Hey, all, this is Rick Keys Music Caravan, and we're here in Oathside, California. So I've got the trick now on the very introduction. I got to be short and sweet, and I kind of get you right into the music. But if you followed along and listened to the intro, the short intro, and now you're going to get into my music. So anyway, I am playing Alligator Records and Roof Records that I received during 2025. So I'm going to show you the ones that I got here, and you're going to hear that music played. Okay, so we got one from Southern Avenue, and it was called Family 2025. That one actually had two top blues songs, and you heard both of them. You heard Upside and the other one. So Carolyn Wonderland, truth is, she put out a release with Alligator Records. I think I mentioned Alligator Records, one of the major blues labels in the United States, and then Roof is a major one in Europe. Roomful of Blues, Stepping Out, came out in 2025. Tommy Castro, Loser to the Bone, came out in 2025. And then last but not least, DK Harrell, Talking Heavy, came out in 2025. So that's all Alligator record labels, and I'm going to go over Roof Records, which came out here during 2025. But before I lose your attention, I know a lot of you don't have a attention span longer than 25 seconds. It's pretty sad nowadays, but we are here in Side California. You can see by the hat. Hold on, what's going on here? Let go there. All right, so the sun is the sun is still shining in Side California. You see, the sun actually got some new sunglasses for Christmas. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, they're like Christmas themed glasses. Remember the Christmas tree that was, down near the Kindness Matters Motel? Rather than throwing it away, they decided to keep it because it was a living Christmas tree. So they actually planted it on the rooftop of the Tiki Bar Lounge. So you can see it up there. There's the Tiki Bar Lounge and the Kindness Matters Motel. Um, here's something that's going on. Okay, you guys remember we'll call them the Gingerbread Brothers. We're not really sure if they're non-binary or not. But the Gingerbread Brothers, they went up to the Tiki Bar and spent a little too much time there. And actually, one of the Gingerbread Brothers was so drunk they had to drag him down in front of the Kindness Matters Motel. In fact, so so the one gingerbread brother is trying to get into the Kindness Matters Motel, check in, but they're kind of leery of the brother. So the one gingerbread brother that was more sober than the other hooked up with X Keys. See X Keys. X Keys is non-binary, but X Keys been making a lot of money lately doing X sailing, similar to parasailing, but instead of with a big old parachute. It's X up there, and taking that's the other brother, the other gingerbread brother, the one that was so drunk, still drunk. So basically, the other brother here just paid X to take him out over into the ocean for a while. So he couldn't be seen because that's kind of the problem right now with if you can see that production right there. Okay. So would be easier if there was another person doing this. But so Kindness Matters Motel, the two owners, there's me Keys, not me, I'm I Keys, or Rick Keys, you can call me. That's me Keys in the wetsuit that says USA, and there, and the thing is non-binary. What else? There's It Keys. It Keys is also non-binary. If you want to hear the whole story, just go way back. There's lots of episodes. And surfing above It Keys' head is the unknown surfer. So it and me, not me, I, they're discussing what to do with the gingerbread brothers, if they're going to let them into their establishment or not, with their past history of over drinking at the Tiki Bar Lounge that now has a new Christmas tree on top of it. Okay, so that's that. So you got Alligator, and now we're going to do Roof. And Roof Records, I believe they're in Europe. I'm not sure what country, but you can check it up. It's RUF. So that you're going to hear, and actually two of the songs I recorded at the a place in San Juan Capistrano. Don't know if I can say the name, but it's the Devin Allman, and it's called the Blue Summit. A lot of good people on there, including Larry McCrae, and it's got two songs that made it to my top blues albums for 2025. And we'll probably start off the show when you see those with those. Here's another one came out from Ruth. Dean Zucchetto, Song for the Sinful. Oh no, Song for the Sinners. Same thing. Mitch Ryder with Love. By the way, if you're watching this is a podcast, but if you go to the Rick Keys Music Caravan, you can subscribe, and then you'll see there's podcasts and then there's playlists. So if you go on the playlist, I have a weekly playlist where I play primarily new blues. So you can hook into that and check that out also, because here's another podcast that I have that I'm working on. Rick Keys Through the Ages. Started with fireworks. Started with 1954. Now we're up to 1965. So there's a playlist on there on podcast. It's not a playlist on podcast. That one. So 1966. Also from Roof Records. I had a little scare. They're starting to. These are just the illegal fireworks starting right now. Allie Venable, Money and Power. She had a really good song on there that made it to my Rick Keys Music Caravan Top Blues album. Also, and then last but not least, Ryan Hart. Okay, so you're going to hear starting with Alligator Records, and then you're going to go into Roof Records. Stay tuned, lots more things going on when we introduce the other music from Viz Tone and from Frank. Stay tuned.